I'm going to put this out here, and I hope anybody and everybody from AVN can see this, especially the people who run it. It was my first AVN I've ever been to. And I don't know how your experience was, but I was very, very upset because and I am here for everybody. I love everybody. I will shoot with skinny girls, big girls, trans women, whatever it is. But
you don't mind putting a little bit of lady dick in the mix.
Don't mind at all.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm throwing this out there.
So yeah,
but,
you
but
do.
that
See, so
that
you
is
do
more.
you do things.
I'll do some crazy stuff for you.
I
Yeah.
haven't said anything crazy.
I was like, this is really normal, Sharp. Come on now.
This is not.
This is normal.
This is fucking not.
But hold on, listen. So AVN, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm throwing this out there. Like I said, everybody got to go up there and accept their award, even the trans performers. But none of the BBW girls that have ever known have gone up on stage. Did you get to go up on stage and accept your award?
No, mine was during COVID, so it was online. But the gag was that it was a photo of me from 2019 with my ex-boyfriend, and they had access
to all your other photos.
Years of photos from my catalog, and I chose that fucking picture. But no, it was on a Zoom call.
Okay, but I will say one of my really, really, really good friends, her name is Alex Blair. She's the one that won the BBW AVN this year. She lives in Dallas as well. Shout out to my girl. But they just flashed her picture up and said, "We'll mail you your AVN award." They didn't even let her go up and say something. But it's like they let every other person who got an award. Every other person was like able to go up there, including the trans community. So I'm like, and they should for sure.
Shout out to
the trans community. You know, I actually have family that's trans, but that's my whole point. Is like we are literally shoved in a corner. Like a corner.
I feel like you're boxed in.
And
y'all a little bit too big to be having them
exactly.
do that too. I mean, is y'all a little too big for them to be trying to box y'all in?
But that's my whole thing is like if you're gonna let every other performer go up there and accept their award and say a speech and who they want to thank and what got them to that point, why can't the BBW performer also go on stage and accept her award?
Honestly, at the end of the day, there's too many damn awards to be, and should they add more for stage presence? Absolutely, they should. But it's like all the toy people didn't get to go up there. Not every director. It's like there was a lot of award or a lot of categories that weren't even fully announced. But the issue,
but not one big girl was up on that stage.
But the bigger issue was why the fuck did they let 65 girls get nominated for that category?
I was thinking the same thing.
That's the first issue.
I was thinking the same thing.
I also have to say, and let me have my little moment. I feel like after I won last year, after I won BBW, AVN, they changed the voting system. They changed how people vote, how they have to register to vote, the number of times that they could vote, and the number of people. So I'm like, why did the goalpost have to move? And it's like I'm glad that I won, but it was just like it was a little funky to me that I was like, oh, now you guys have to change things up because it was never like that before. So
this is my first ever AVN experience.
And it was very shoved under the rug. When I'm like,
this was your first time going?
It was my first time going. My first time,
You felt like it was a shitty experience. That's what you said.
I got pretty. My girls all got pretty. Like, it was the general experience of the weekend was nice. You know what I'm saying? Meeting new people and hanging out and stuff like that, and getting to see people in person that you have never met in person, but you've conversed online. But it's just like I felt like the award system was really messed up. They had a lot of like weird comedy stuff that like wasn't even that funny going on, and it's like y'all could have skipped all of that and allowed people to accept their awards. You know what I'm saying? Up on stage, because like I said, there's girls who work their butts off for these awards.
I heard that the people that were winning awards were on the floor, and then they had the ones that weren't were up in
the rafter area. Yeah. I was on the floor and I didn't get an award.
But even people that weren't even nominated were on the floor.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It was like, it's very very strated. Like there's.
I wonder if they have
levels to this.
I was going to say,
so you say they kind of even mixed it up. There was people that were up in the rafters that was winning that was coming down.
No.
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 But we're saying that there's people who weren't nominated for
Any
anything
award, and they were
that
still on the
ground.
floor.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it's like there's
Wow.
like levels.
Yeah.
To it. It's like a class system almost. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, so it's like,
for
how long have you
optics
been
and-
in the
But
game?
even
Like,
people that were 1
Okay.
year, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, I'm like I've been in the game 7 years now, and
Yeah.
it's like you know.
Well, I was
and I was
in-
nominated, and I was over here.
Yeah.
I wasn't up, but you know, I was over here. I mean, and I had the opportunity. They're like, "Do you want to move?" And I was like, "No," but I was like,
yeah.
it's just like little things like that, and you're just like.
Yeah. It's
Spelling my name wrong on purpose, like stuff like that. Like, why are you gonna take a picture of my name badge and then spell my name wrong?
on
What was the purpose of to get a picture of the name badge? So I had
Yeah.
to contact Getty Images. I was like, yo, that had me fucked up. And they're like, oh, we can see about changing. I was like, no, you'll change it.
You'll change it for sure.
You'll change it.
Yeah.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. And you know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.